And new at 5, Metro Police say more than 300 guns have been stolen from cars this year in Davidson County. And just in the last week, 20 guns were stolen from cars. 4 of those cars were unlocked. The area with the most reports comes from the Midtown Hills precinct. They've recovered 90 guns. Metro Police are reminding everyone to lock your cars and secure all of your valuables, especially those guns. And it's been 1 month since Nashville's new community safety coordinator stepped into his role at City Hall. Today, he talked with News 4's Marissa Sulek. And Marissa, I talked to Ron Johnson when he started about a month ago. What type of progress has he made so far?
Well, one thing Johnson tells me he's impressed with is that Metro Council just passed that resolution that recognizes gun violence as a public health crisis. He says this will open doors and pool resources. In fact, he says he's about to start a tour across Nashville communities to talk with those affected by gun violence.
I've had multiple experiences with violence in my own personal life.
Ron Johnson is no stranger to scenes like these. Growing up in Memphis, gun violence impacted his immediate family.
And on September the 4th, a lady was shooting at my cousin and my mom was standing in the door and the bullet hit her in the heart and she died. And so I always think about that because it really, it almost destroyed me because I didn't want to live. I didn't want to do anything.
But that's not the person Ron is. As the Nashville Community Safety Coordinator, he's been boots on the ground, immersing himself in the Nashville community since April. The resolution Metro Council passed on Tuesday, the perfect kickoff.
I'm about to launch a tour to kind of listen to what's going on in the communities, because who knows best what's going on in the communities than the people that live in the communities.
It's a tour he says needs to happen now as we turn the page on the COVID-19 pandemic. A pandemic he says contains an epidemic.
An epidemic is no different. It's like violence become violence, become violence, become violence, because most of the violence that we see are forms of retaliation.
While 33 homicides have taken place in Nashville so far this year, Johnson says he's pushing to raise awareness and fight gun violence, the epidemic that took his mother.
I hear it in my head now. She would say, "Ron, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be all right."
Now, Johnson tells me he plans to start that tour he mentioned in the next few weeks. Marius.
Marissa, thank you.